and Congress is currently on a recess. That means members are making the rounds of their districts and states, including Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, who was in our studios this morning. We recorded a new episode of our political podcast, The App, Arklatex People in Politics, talking about a variety of topics, including the big, beautiful bill, a new idea for saving Social Security, Cassidy's Halt Fentanyl Act, and a lot more. Now, one of the hottest topics of this late summertime has been the placing of troops, as you just heard, in the streets of D.C. by President Trump in an effort to help curb crime. The senator obviously spends a lot of time there, so I asked him for his thoughts on troops in the streets of the nation's capital.
I think that it's important that we establish that you can actually bring safety to the American people, that you don't have to tolerate high levels of crime. And the president is establishing that right now. Now, of course, I'm concerned about Shreveport. I'm concerned about Monroe and Alexandria and Baton Rouge and Lafayette and New Orleans. I would rather that there be more resources coming to local law enforcement and more emphasis that local DAs prosecute, because having National Guard troops in every town is not the solution.
Senator Cassidy is also on a mission to make sure Social Security remains solvent. He's proposing a sovereign wealth fund into which $1.5 trillion would be deposited and invested more aggressively than the Social Security Trust Fund. The senator cited an example of how that might work.
Okay. There's a federal sovereign wealth fund, if you will, not a sovereign wealth fund, but the same principle of what I'm describing. Under George W. Bush, a good Republican, the Federal Railroad Retirement System was going insolvent. Mm-hmm. They did the same thing. They invested in the power of the U.S. economy, and that has bailed out that fund, which was going insolvent, and now they're paying all those retirees all their benefits, and they're firmly in the black. We need to bring that over to social, and if we do that, we'll pay all of our retirees everything they're owed, but we won't be driving up the national debt.
We'll hear more from Senator Cassidy and Congresswoman Julia Letlow, both of whom have been in our studios over the last couple of days. That's coming up tomorrow.